Hello and welcome. We've got another round 2 Swiss matchup of the Winter Tag Tournament for Phantom Dust here. It's going to be Afin Shou and It's Orange Baby versus SC Warmachine and Darcia. Both these teams came in off of pretty brutal losses in round 1, each one looking to regain a little bit of that which was lost. We'll have to see how they perform here. We'll be watching from Afin's perspective. Looks like he's going to be running a pretty heavily skilled 1830 Psycho Key. And we begin on Refinery. If I remember correctly, Afin and Orange Baby chose to start here. Warmachine and Darcia will choose the direction following. We see Crawling Bullet and Double Acquisitions, despite the wonky start out of him there. Manages to get what he needs. Looks like our first odd environmental out of Orange Baby goes down, as well as a Vicious Balance. Takes what looks to be 2 aura from Warmachine and an orb on Darcia. Enviro is now picked up. Fire Gehenna comes out of Orange Baby, it sounds like. Connects onto Darcia, who now loses. Actually lost his defense there. Snap being used by Afin, but not to deal any damage. Knocks him down twice. No more Glacial Wall on Darcia.
Okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Darcia's coming towards you. Or he's shooting at you.
Got some lasers out of Darcia now. Coming at Orange Baby. Crawling Bullet does not connect. Looks like he's going to try snap from the air. Doesn't connect. Might get a knockoff there with a snap. Nope. Probably would be better off using Kai Bullet. Perhaps better off still if he had both those skills not in there and just ran Hyper Kai Bullet. See Darcia take a little bit of damage. Orange Baby losing more and more health. That might be, it's hard to see from this distance. Could be self-inflicted from the Fire of Gehenna or some of the laser chip damage. Rock Shot now picked up with the +4 acquisition. Could be really problematic for Warmachine in his spawn, but he now gets the shield finally. Orange Baby still hovering. Looks like he's using Hyper Kai Bullet himself. Iron Skin going to be broken by the Rock Shot. Warmachine doing his best to hide from that. Fire Gehenna comes out. Warmachine manages to dodge it. Very good dodge mechanics out of him so far here to be able to withstand the pressure here with no shield. That Rock Shot's going to hit. That one goes out of range just by a bit.
This might do some damage to me in the long run.
Another Rock Shot hits. Octo Laser comes out. Orange Baby looks like he's inflicted almost all of the damage onto himself. Now at 2 remaining. Not going to be able to use that Fire Gehenna again unless he positions for Afin to pick him up. Snap. Still not getting any of the knockoffs. There goes the vacuum wall that takes the Rock Shot. Orange Baby has gone down. Afin's heading what looks like to his base, so I'm assuming he's at his base. Octo Laser connects. Good 5 damage. Afin.
If you give me, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
That's a big if.
Yeah. Afin is kind of taking the wrong way to get there. Should have gone up the other staircase to begin with, and then doesn't take the jump down, doesn't block any of the lasers. And after they manage to pinch off Orange Baby, that's a clean win for Warmachine and Darcia, using the pressure of the lasers to keep him off of the corpse pickup. We'll be now heading...
Or to lane, right?
City or lane?
Let's see what they decide here.
That was about the same to me.
City.
You wanted, yeah, you want to do city? City sounds good.
Sounds like we'll be heading to city next.
Yeah, still use whatever you want.
Alright.
Dusk City.
Chilling.
Some very skill-heavy arsenals here,
Ah, man,
being
I'm
hovered
surprised
by
to see him.
Afin. I have to wonder if any of them have any specific gimmick that's supposed to help them work. Or perhaps you need some work on said arsenals. A regular rhythm deck here with a very hard R count.
Yeah, just find out.
Crystal Wall out of Darcia. Vicious Balance once again. Root of Tree does connect. That's a good hit on a Darcia. Doesn't jump it. Manages to get the aura he needs. Once again, getting a little lucky here. Looks like he's going to try and hang the irregular rhythm now.
Before I had on as well.
Does get hit with the burden. Is choosing to go somewhere else. Seems to be, I don't know, having trouble getting onto the signs like he needs to. Eats that Psycho Spear right there. Does a lot of damage. Throwing Throttle Fireball in the air. Needs to have thrown the exhaust while he was in the air, but didn't throw it. That does go down, though.
Ah, okay, that might hurt me a little bit.
A little bit of lag there, but they managed to get the hang finally.
Right? It's all on you now.
Does not sound like this was coordinated, though, as Orange Baby says it's all on you now.
It's all good. I got an agonies in there.
Throttle Fireball being held on
Actually,
to.
this could work around. I got a bloody ritual in here.
Swift Punch also dropped. Somehow throws out the 6 damage of trash all the way across the dang map.
Actually, yeah, I should be able to get some 10 orders.
He's going to continue overriding a bit. Probably be best off if he just broke some signs up here. Seems to be the intent. Eraser comes out. Only breaks one sign so far. Should probably break some more.
Easier.
Continues throwing some of this throw fireball. There goes a reincarnation, but it
I could
was
take him out.
retained, just barely. It looks like. Darcia goes down across the map to something Orange Baby has done with those single-use skills. Finally breaks the sign there and gets the 8 damage he's been looking for onto War Machine.
Should be able to take Warhammer out if you don't get any senses.
Agonies connects.
Alright, I got an exhaust. Who should I hit?
Only one of them are up, so.
Oh, okay.
But I might.
Another Agonies comes out of War Machine in return.
You got me
Takes down Orange Baby. Hit the exhaust. There it goes.
on my base.
That's going to put War Machine in a really bad spot for being able to accomplish anything right now. We do see a railgun now
And I
out of
got
Darcia.
too, so that should help you out with the speed.
Orange Baby talking about using an Armoros, but that will also make the Throttle Fireball unusable. There goes a nice piece of thunder. Takes the shield and the bloody ritual, cutting down some more of Darcia's aura. The refresh now used. Throttle Fireball will again do damage. Slide Laser coming from across the map, though, by War Machine. Manages to dodge that one. Should probably drop the refresh, pick up the Cyclone, catch that laser, and then move in. Looking to hit the next exhaust. That lingering flame could be the difference maker here. Dodging it left and right.
By me, that would be helpful.
Manages to take the tumble.
I'm right where that one ran.
Orange Baby makes the pickup there.
Could get that exhaust off of there.
You should just move out,
Calm down.
hit it. Does cyclone the lingering flame, but that does leave
Okay, and now I'm useless.
Okay.
the slide laser.
I think I
Judgment goes down.
shift it back.
But does Darcia and War Machine have anything really left? We do see a railgun out of Darcia. Negative acquisition, but still manual aimable. If he can connect that exhaust onto him, that puts him out of the game. Does not connect. Throws it prematurely and eats a railgun for his troubles. Orange Baby and Darcia trade, and both go down. Darcia back up. Railgun narrowly misses as Afin goes to make the next pickup.
I'm down, but I think I
Oh,
hit him with a
that
blade.
bloody ritual doesn't connect while he's in the air. A little mistimed by Orange Baby.
I'm right there. Yeah.
Darcia and War Machine
How do we win?
died something. I don't know. They both.
Fast capsule.
Yeah, what happened there?
I want to go back and see.
But I think I hit him with a.
Okay, they are both. Okay, War Machine is alive. Oh, he gets hit by the railgun by Darcia. I missed that just on the corner of the camera. So Darcia manages to kill his own partner.
Bloody ritual.
Orange Baby, while making the pickup. Now, what happens? He doesn't pick up his last capsule. I'm guessing he fell off while trying to go up the ramp or jump across.
That's a good question.
Okay, well, War Machine and Darcia managed to hand them a victory in what was a very close match on City. And we'll be heading to Panorama next as we are tied 1-1.
Wait.
Waiting for this to load. There we go. Another 19 skill aura, or 19 skill deck out of Afin Shou here. Starting to be a bit of an issue, I'd say. A little overloaded. However, he has low cost enough things, and he's been getting lucky enough on the aura draws that it hasn't really bit him. Pressure, Psycho Spear, combo complete. Darcia takes 8 damage. I think at this point I would overwrite the Psychic Wall, pick it up, and just have it ready to be overwritten instead of clogging his deck right now. Maybe would have been good to move in with the Aura Backflow onto Darcia, who's already low and taking damage from the Venom Fang still. The combined pressure could have created a 2v1 scenario afterwards on War Machine trying to make the pickup, who doesn't seem to be happy with his hand yet at only 4 aura.
I picked some demons.
See a Photon Barrier. Orange Baby decides to come on a War Machine now. They move the focus off of the already struggling Darcia. Orange Baby does retreat back to base.
Had a couple tricks up the sleeve, man.
And the pressure that they had on both of these guys now gone. Orange Baby about to lay down whatever strange environmental he has next. Trash damage deletes Darcia right at his feet. Warmachine easily making the pickup, but is going to take a 5 damage aura backflow for the trouble. This is starting to look pretty bad for Warmachine and Darcia. It's definitely Orange and Afin's momentum right now, as Warmachine eats another aura backflow, and Orange Baby eats that Agonies of Death. Warmachine and Darcia not out of it yet. The confused gravity seeming to affect Afin pretty heavily.
And he's gonna pick it up.
Warmachine makes the pickup on the environmental, so that takes everybody back. It looks like Afin was really struggling with it as it was trying to navigate some of those hallways. Darcia now sitting on his own environmental. We'll have to see what he lays down. Judge of Aries comes out. He'll now be able to pick up that same psychic wall that he was saving before. Looks like that's reduce entropy down that they're trying to hang. Darcia takes a lot of damage in the meantime. Environmental picked up, not successfully hung. They chose the hardest spot to hang it, honestly. Seen Darcia and Warmachine try the reduce entropy a few other times before. Now attempting to bring it to Panorama. Another confused gravity, but that also gets Orange Baby hit. But a 7 damage aura backflow, point blank. Darcia doesn't seem to know how to use this environmental very well either. Oh, and that is just barely jumped at the end there. Decides to overwrite the Excalibur of all things. Needs to get around the wall, but that aura backflow's been putting in work for Afin. Oh, Orange Baby manages to hit him with his own Miramasa Blade. That could be a real big swing here, as that was a lot of damage. He managed to take damage from Warmachine, the self-damage from the Miramasa, and he hit Afin for 10 as well. So that big swing in health that they previously held, they no longer have. Darcia really tentative about making the pickup, but has the environmental again. He could lay down that reduce entropy, and there's really nothing they could do to stop that pickup right now. And there it goes.
Coming down now.
I can't do shit though.
So good.
He's going to have to wait and try to pick that up. Darcia with the decoy. Doesn't stick around to try and hang it. Warmachine, though, attempting to do so. Now with the Psycho Burst, Shatter goes down. Doesn't manage to hit while the Shatter occurs. And there goes the reincarnation. Orange Baby, it's going to be up to him to make the pickup here. Does make it. Afin now trying to connect with the rock shot. Trash damage does hit onto Darcia twice.
Shoot some down. Right by the wall.
Afin still
Right by
not
the
blocking very well on those reincarnations.
wall. No, outside? Yeah, outside. Right where Warhammer shooting.
Looks like he needs to make the pickup right on the other side of the wall here. Friendships go down. Probably should have hit the aura backflow there on the stationary vibration laser turret. That is Warmachine right now. That 3 damage lingering flame after the friendships is deadly, though, along with the vibration laser. But they are both one shot. Darcia does go down. Looks like an intentional team kill. But that doesn't really help him out. And there's the combo Flash Hole doesn't connect onto the Lingering Flame, and then the 3 into 2 instantly takes down Orange Baby, and yet another close game on Panorama.
Yeah, 2-1.
The Reduced Entropy doesn't really get the job it needs to in, does allow for a pickup, and by the end of it, though, the low-cost skills with the friendships were enough to overcome the initial assault of Orange Baby and Afin and pick them up their second win. Darcia and Warmachine definitely playing the long game here, hanging in there against the aggressive environmentals that have been played against them in the last 2 games. As we move into our fourth match here on Highway now, we'll have to see if there are more aggressive environmentals. It looks like this is going to be the same arsenal out of Afin that was played on Refinery. No environmentals on this one. Orange Baby, though, you're still never sure exactly what he's going to play.
Bye. Okay. Not the greatest start.
And he decides to, okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to use the Swift Flow, so maybe this is a Dance of Death deck, and I had the wrong read on it. Looking with the Dragon Slayer and the neutralization and a pressure. Not sure what the play here is. Looks like he's going to go and try and shoot off the Dragon Slayer, maybe hit the neutralization, and then retreat back to base. Reduce Entropy goes back down. I didn't see who laid it this time, though. If that was Darcia and Warmachine playing it again, or if Orange Baby and Afin played it.
Nah.
Enviro is... looks like it was crushed or judgmented. Stimulate out of Darcia. -2 for Warmachine now. Looks like he also got Arm Roast. Not sure if that was Arm Roast Watch. Haven't been able to get a good view on the opposite side of the map. That neutralization could come in big right now to get rid of the Stimulate. But he will trade 3 damage for it, but he gets the Stimulate off, which is good. He almost gets Warmachine's -2 off of him. Either he missed, or it's also possible that Warmachine's running Orb. See, it looks like he's going to try and hit the pressure. I don't know if he can hit it fast enough. Looks like a Giga Ruin just connected onto Darcia. I'm not sure. Orange Baby taking a lot of damage from the vibration. Pressure. And he's not able to connect. The Hyper Lance does that a little bit too slow.
I'm at my base. All the way up.
Now needs to make a cross-map pickup with no shield versus the vibration. And a reincarnation and a flame sword. It's just not a happy day for Afin Shou here on Highway. Looks like he's going to make it, but not pretty. Not a whole lot he could do in that situation either. Looks like an Aura Cannon out of Orange Baby there. Orange Baby quickly probably going to go down once again. The pressure right now from Warmachine and Darcia is pretty heavy with the reincarnation and with the vibration. He's already down. Vibration laser already connecting back onto Afin now, who does this time at least have the Iron Skin, so he can defend the attacks that they're hitting if he times it properly. Oh, and the rock shot does connect, and then the vibration laser follows it up, and that will be 3 games to Darcia and Warmachine. Afin and Orange Baby put up a good fight, and we'll have to wait to see if they can pick up a few more wins in the next round. However, we did see them get a map win and 2 other very close games for Afin and Orange Baby. A much closer matchup in this round than they had in the previous versus the team Xanxes and Zexes. And SE Warmachine and Darcia showing that they are able to continue fighting against some of these tough environmentals. that Orange and Afin have laid down and played one of their own. Played a pretty dirty reduced entropy combo, even though they weren't really able to get the hang where they wanted. They showed that they could still fight with it and picked up that win on Panorama. We'll be coming at you with a little bit more. We should have 2 more matches this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, and we'll have those coming to you hopefully shortly after they're finished. Thanks for tuning in.